Now, on Friday, Donald Trump will formally take office as the 45th President of the United States. However, till now, Trump has remained largely silent on his foreign policy plans and challenges regarding Africa. But a new set of questions from his staff suggest he may be getting ready to cut U.S. aid to the continent. CGTN's Nick Harper reports from New York.
Donald Trump has been so vocal about so much. For example, building that wall with Mexico, bringing back jobs to America, his dislike of certain trade deals. But when it comes to Africa, the incoming US president has offered very little insight. But now, just ahead of his inauguration on Friday, when he takes over running the country from President Obama, a slightly clearer picture is beginning to emerge. His team has sent a 4-page list of questions to the US State Department and to the Pentagon, questioning some of the current procedures and practices when it comes to the African continent. Now, Africa experts say that the tone of the questions suggests skepticism and indicates that the Trump administration is preparing to move away from development and humanitarian projects in Africa. Among the questions in that unclassified document are: how does US business compete with other nations in Africa? And with so much corruption in Africa, how much of our funding is being stolen? As well as, why should we spend these funds on Africa when we are suffering here in the US? There are also questions on security, including why the US is helping to fight Boko Haram in Nigeria and why al-Shabaab has not yet been defeated. The Trump transition team also asks about previous US aid and health programs, like PEPFAR, started in 2003 by the former US President George W. Bush, which provides money to fight HIV and AIDS. There are more questions than answers at the moment, and it's unclear whether the incoming administration is simply trying to find its footing, or whether these questions suggest that policy changes are in the works. Nick Harper, CGTN, New York.